All right, people pleasers are some of the nicest people on the planet, but they are also some of the most miserable people alive. And the worst thing about it is that most people who are people pleasers, who are going through it mentally and they're struggling, don't even realize and cannot connect the dots, or flat out will not connect the dots, that the fact that they don't feel good about themselves and don't feel good in general about life is the fact that they are so focused on putting other people first that they don't bother to tend to their own needs. And I'm speaking as someone who is working through not being a people pleaser. Like, I consider myself a people pleaser and I don't like it about myself. And I know for some people that watching this, you may think like, wait, like, is he just saying he doesn't like putting other people's needs first, or he doesn't like being nice, or he doesn't like being kind? No, not at all. I think being kind is beautiful. I think putting other people before yourself is noble, but with moderation. With moderation. Because let's be real, if you are so focused on putting other people first, you disappear as a person. You are a person just like them. And I need you to get this through your head, your very kind head of yours, that the most important person in the world to you is you. It's not your mom, it's not your dad, it's not your best friend, it's not your girlfriend, it's not your boyfriend, it's not your boss. It's you. You are the one that has your thoughts. You are the one that knows what you need. So if you're constantly saying yes when you mean no, and spending extra time when that should be time for yourself, like, how are you putting that back into yourself? And it's one of those things where it can be very big dramatic examples, like you lend a friend money when you shouldn't have, or you give a friend another chance when you know they're not a good friend. And it could be small minuscule examples that just tack onto your mental, and they tax your mental health over time. For example, like in the workplace, if you're the one that's always picking up tasks and contributing, like, sure, okay, you're being a team player, but what about you? Like, save your energy so you can work on your stuff. You know what I mean? And I'm obviously not like a psychologist and I don't have any mental background, but what I will say is that I genuinely, anecdotally speaking, I think that it comes from the fact that we, I'm saying as people pleasers, were raised in a way that was proper, right? But it was raised in a way that was proper, that was like, hey, it's good to put other people first. It's good to look out for people. It's good to be kind. And again, there's nothing inherently wrong with that. But if you are so focused on doing that, then it really puts you down in this rabbit hole of like, man, like your mental is just gone. It's just wasted. And so if you're sitting there watching this video like, like, is that what am I experiencing? Am I a people pleaser? Just think about it. Do you sometimes like make a decision and you're like, man, I really wish I didn't do that? Or do you sometimes make a decision, or do you sometimes feel you're like, man, like, I'm looking out for that person? And let me give you an example. It's like things where like you're in a group of friends and you are so worried on like how one person feels, and you're like, damn, that person feels left out, or no, go ahead, take my spot, my spot. When that person would never forward that to you because again, they're a complete stranger, or like you end up putting yourself in a situation where you're not being valued, where you're being forgotten. Like, again, it's so hard. It's such a fine line. And this is why it's so complicated and convoluted and messy, because it's a fine line between being a considerate person and being a doormat. And we are not doormats, okay? Like, we are not doormats in this channel, in this community. We are not doormats. And you can be a kind person without being stepped all over, without being forgotten, without people just like going past you. That is very possible. And I think it's so much more attractive as a person when you're able to be like, hey, I'm kind, but also I look out for me. And so just to put a ribbon on this whole video, I think it's important to be kind. I think we need more kindness in the world, but also when you're giving out that kindness, make sure that you are receiving it and it's not an endless tsunami of just kindness, and none of it comes back to you. Make sure that you're able to drink out of what you're putting out there in the world too. With that being said, take care out there. Don't be people pleasers. Don't be doormats. And I'll see you in the next one.